Hi, I'm Lindsay, and today we are reading Frieren chapter 144, Prophetic Dream. Prophetic Dream. Oh my god, never say that actually aloud. Last chapter was the continuation of the fight between Ubal and Lond and Routine and Iris. And at the end of the chapter, Ubal kind of put together that they're using their senses to fight. Especially their eyes. I have to do something about their eyes. That's basically, like that Office episode where Dwight's like, I have to do something to their eyes. That's basically what Ubella is doing at the end of the chapter. Is she gonna... I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't think it's good for routine, though. But now I have this beautiful cover of Zaria that looks very solemn. So, are we getting more Zaria? I'm perfectly happy to see more of my favorite characters, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm ready to get into it. The 2 weeks flies by between chapters to the point where I'm like, oh my god, where is the time going? It is happening so fast. And yes, I'm ready. We got to see the cover, colored cover last time that had a lot of the main players in this arc, and Shrit. Shrit is wearing a dress, so I'm really hoping to see some Shrit real soon because I need to know a lot more about her and I need to see what she does because I am a big fan. I am gonna start a Shrit fan club someday. But yeah, let's get into this chapter. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into chapter 144. I don't know, Zaria makes me a little nervous here. Considering all of this is an assassination plot on her, anytime she's actually in the chapter, I'm like, oh. So, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't even know what to think. Let's get into it. Let's go. What a beautiful cover. That makes me not nervous at all. I don't know. She's the spotlight here, so... But we might just be going back to Ubal. She's in, like, the carriage, I think, there. It looks like it. I don't know. She was in a carriage for a long time. I don't know if we'll be going straight to Ubal and Lond. They're kind of, like, cutting between scenes, it feels. So, between, like, Fraze and others, basically. And then they ball, and then Ubal and Lond. So we have some balance here. Yeah, all right, let's go. All right, we're at the ball. Here we go. Everyone's having a good time. Zensa's like, she's got all eyes on everything. The magic special forces still haven't made a move. True, they haven't. They must be looking to fish in troubled waters. That's exactly it. It makes them look cowardly. They possess a whole team of experts, yet still act so cautiously. Well, they don't want to make that move. They're probably a bit happy to see the two take each other out, so they're probably not moving on purpose then. That cowardice. Yeah, it's exactly what makes the Imperial mages terrifying. Yeah, because you just don't know when they'll strike. Ah, yes. You've fought the magic special forces before. Ooh, oh, that makes sense, yeah. We lost 3 first-class mages in the battle. Damn. And then they're like, now we must infiltrate. We lost 3 first-class mages. Okay, they're... Oh my god. Oh, wow. That is basically like fighting mocked. Oh my gosh. Fraze, the captain of the magic special forces. The one we know, like, nothing about. I wish we had more time to observe. Me too! Me too. You just got the ball, though. I agree, she's definitely a mystery woman. Do you think they'll grant us audience with His Majesty? Well, he wanted that. They'll see us whether we like it or not. Oh my god, I feel like this chapter is gonna confuse me. Okay. That man may be a shrewd pragmatist, but he understands the importance of keeping up appearances. Well, and I hope an emperor would. I have never seen the word retinue in my life. He'll probably bring a larger retinue than ours. Have you met him before? You seem to know a lot about him. Once in a prophetic dream. Oh, name of the chapter. In a prophetic dream. Oh my god, we're getting Twin Peaks. Okay. But I have no intention of telling you about it. Probably for the best. We want the future that they can't imagine, that she can't imagine. If she tells them information and gives them insight into what future she sees, then they can't act unpredictably like she wants. And why is that? Because I took a gamble. Oh shit. And I'm sure you'll be mad at me whether it leads to our victory or defeat. Yikes, what did she do? Okay, so is this the prophetic dream? Okay. So this is like the future and the past at the same time. Alright. Can't sleep? I cannot believe this. What is Fraze doing? Oh, okay, so is this when she was in the capital? Wow, Zaria was really against wearing shoes. I guess it's a dream, so she's like, you know what? I'm comfortable in this. How could she allow an intruder to slip by her like this? Unless she's not worried about what Zaria would do. You must be Zaria of the Continental Magic Association. So this is like a flashback, but a prophetic dream too. Oh boy. We will see each other at the ball tomorrow. Okay, there we go. So it's not that far in the past. Surely we have nothing to discuss that can wait. Can't wait until then. Wrong. I don't have much time left. Of course she's not gonna tell everyone that she actually thinks she's gonna die. We need to talk now. She's fully expecting to die. Then is it acceptable if we walk as we talk? I have something on my mind. That's fine, so long as you're not trying to spoil our discussion. Yeah, this is secret. Ooh, this is secret going straight to the Emperor. I cannot guarantee it won't happen. Even if I do not care, Fraze will not sit idly by. So is this real for him? I don't know. Is this like I don't know. She won't interfere. Ah, I see. You killed her. Wait, oh my god. I see, you killed her. So is that actually gonna happen? This prophetic dream? Zaria is gonna kill Fraze? In that case, I suppose it will depend on how you killed her. He was like, she was honestly kind of a pain anyways. To Fraze, even her own death would serve as a tool to buy time. To buy time for what? No doubt. She left me no time for anything besides an audience with your majesty. She left me no time for anything besides an audience. Okay, so it took them so long that this is all Zaria could do. So, oh my god, it truly was an enjoyable battle. I would love to see it. I would love to see this battle. Besides, I wouldn't mind if she overheard us. Not in this place, at least. This place. Could it be that we're not in a reality right now? We're in a dream? I see. We're inside a dream. That's how you were able to force your way in. Ah, he figured it out pretty quick. How did you know? This magic item allows one to differentiate between dreams and reality. Okay. The color of the flame changes when you are... That's a very handy thing to have nearby. Changes when you are inside of a dream, and a black flame means that this is not my dream. It's yours. So in her dream, she gets to kill Fraze. Interesting. That is very interesting. This is quite confusing of what is and what isn't. None of this has actually happened yet. So I'm wondering if she's going to kill Fraze eventually, and we will see it. Yes, you are merely a character inside my dream. But this is actually going to his real consciousness, I'm assuming. This takes me back. One of Flama's silly little treasures. So that was hers too, okay. Even functions inside a prophetic dream, huh? Wow, Flama. Everything is Flama influenced here. A prophetic dream. Magic from the mythical times. It must be a type of clairvoyance. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like. I did not expect such a thing to be real. I mean, we all kind of assumed Zaria had some prophetic ability anyways. Clairvoyance. This is nothing so fanciful. This magic is... Oh, no, there's no point in explaining it. Do you explain it to me? Ah, please. Go ahead and think of it as clairvoyance. No, explain it to me. But fine. Does that mean... Oh my god, she's so cute. Does that mean our encounter here is one that will actually happen in the future? That's what I'm wondering. It's one of many possibilities. I don't think she's counting on that, though. This is simply the choice I made this time. That's all. Is she carrying out constant prophetic dreams in, like, so many timelines where she tries different things that lead to different futures? Is she doing this, like, every night? Though it turned out to be a waste. That's really depressing if that's the case. To think that a character inside a dream could become aware of it. I never knew. Well, that's interesting. We have seen them in illusions become aware of it. I never knew a flaw like this existed. And now this dream has lost its use as a tool for predicting the future. And this is her last... Yeah, that's there. This was my last chance. I was going to say that's her last try. Oh my god. This was my last chance. She's just about to run off. This is my last chance. What a shame. Wait. He's like, I know. I'm aware. But like, tell me your plan. Since you came all the way here, pray tell, this is a crazy conversation. What was it you wished to discuss with me? You suggest that this is far from the first time you have tried. Yeah, so oh my god, I wonder how long she's been doing this for, going through different possibilities. It's probably to like establish, she probably in this timeline, every time she tries, it probably no matter what, she believes she's dying. So I think maybe since in these prophetic dreams, she can't predict exactly what the others she's bringing with her will do. So this is kind of an estimate, and no matter what, it ends with her dying. That is really depressing. That is really depressed. That makes me like her even more, though. That she's trying to, and is she trying to establish kind of like a way for things to continue after she dies, and a way for them all to live if she dies? Because I could see her being extremely like sacrificial like that. I could see her doing that. How many attempts have you made? How many? God, I've like chills. What is it to happen in the future? She knows. And why do you want to know? That makes sense as to why she's saying to all of them that she wants mages there, that she doesn't know what they'll do. And why do you want to know? A plot to assassinate you, Zaria, the great mage, is unfolding beyond the reach of my power. This is giving Schlatt as well, and the hero of the South. Damn. To be honest, I do not believe your death would be ideal. Oh! I like you, Emperor. I like you. I'm a fan. I agree. For the prosperity of the Empire. Nay. He's so funny. For the sake of the Empire's peaceful fall. Oh, the fall. For the sake of the Empire's peaceful fall. He's fully expecting it to crumble. I wish to prevent it. Oh, okay, so he wants to prevent her death. Interesting. He really doesn't seem to like Fraze either. Let us discuss matters. It should prove mutually beneficial. So if I bring back information from you here, it could help us foil the assassination plot, and thus benefit the Empire in reality, correct? Okay. Bring back information from you here. It could help us foil the assassination plot and benefit the Empire in reality. Okay. And that does not sound bad, right? Explain your situation to me. I think no matter what, she's fully expecting she's going to die, though. So, and I don't think that's something she herself knows how to change. Why should I do that? You're the one who's supposed to be providing information, Your Majesty. She said, this is my dream. This is my dream. I want info from you, not the other way around. Zaria, how am I supposed to aid you without first understanding what... Oh, stop that. It's obvious that's not the reason. Oh, he's playing games. You're trying to gain information for yourself. Trying to save his own hide here. I think because Fraze and them would probably dispose of him real quick. Real quick, too. You're a real swindler. Yeah, he's definitely not an idiot. You have a consciousness. You have a consciousness. My dreams connected to the Emperor's. My dreams connected to the Emperor's. Oh, so she is asleep right there. So she's just like having her prophetic dream, just chilling. I thought she was in a carriage. No, she's just sitting on a couch after like talking to everyone. Okay, so they're both sleeping. The mental defense that is protecting me was created with the quintessence of our imperial magic. It is the oh my god. Did Flama make that too? It is the culmination of the Empire's millennium of magical research. A mental defense. That's kind of cool. Not a physical defense. I may be the caster, yet the principles of the spell are outside the realm of my understanding. The defense is probably responsible for our current situation. Oh, if everyone has this mental defense, it's going to be really hard to figure out people's plans. Figure out what's going to happen. Yeah. That leads them to have to work together. If the Emperor of an imaginary world, a prophetic dream, were to leak information without my knowledge, it could endanger the Empire. I believe that this version of myself exists here, so it can choose what information will be shared. Loopholes! You didn't hesitate to spell it all out. This is a confusing chapter. This version of myself here exists, so it can choose what information will be shared. Ah, okay. You know what? You're being careful. You didn't hesitate to spell it all out. Well, I am an emperor. I understand that the Empire will fall should negotiate. Oh my god, I'm struggling. I understand that the empire will fall should negotiations break down. That is why. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll put my trust in you. She is okay. She's not seen the downside in sharing info with him. I agree to exchange information. But why? I do not actually believe what I have said would be enough to convince you. I think she's also running out of time. You believe this assassination plot will end in failure, so you've decided to play it safe. He's not acting desperate. If you were involved in the plot, you wouldn't try to hedge like this. True, but your predictions have missed the mark. That it fails. Zaria, I ask you once again, what awaits us in the future? No idea. I'll be dead. Yeah, so she's fully expecting in every timeline she's looked at, every scenario she's seen, she's fully just like, I don't know what's going to happen after I'm gone is what I'm trying to figure out, basically. Or I'll, like, align the situation that if she does die, like, who is it? How does it happen? And what's next for the Continental Magic Association? Are they caught in the crossfire? I think, oh my god, that's her ball outfit. No! In the end, I couldn't work out who kills me or how, or what happens after my death. I don't even have time to be sad. I'm just like, what? In the end, I couldn't work out who kills me or how. She just knows she dies. She doesn't see how it happens. She just knows it ends. Oh my god. All of that time she's been alive just cut off like that. And they will kill her. And that's her ball hair, that's her ball outfit. Who kills me or how? Or what happens after my death? But it was a stroke of luck to get an audience with you, Your Majesty. Yeah, seriously, he would have to also be asleep, right? For this to work out the way it is. In the real world, there is rarely a chance to speak freely and without interference. So in this timeline, she's killed Frieren. She's waiting for all that to happen now. Oh, we're not done with this conversation. Now I can make plans for what will happen after my death. That's exactly what she's doing. Whatever I choose to do, my foolish apprentices would reject any plans based on the premise that I died. Yes, 100%. They will, she doesn't want them sacrificing themselves for her. She's the best. She's the best. She's the best, right? Like, we love her. She's the best. She's like fully expecting to die. And she's like, I don't even care that I'm going to be dead. I'm just going to, after all this time of being alive. Maybe she does care, but she's thinking about what's next after my death. What can I set up for them? And then she has to call him foolish because she's like, I gotta be somewhat distant. As usual. This woman loves everyone. She has too much love. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I have hair all over my face because this is so sad. But finally, I can have finally, she's never had a constructive conversation. This is the first time it works out, and it's the day before the ball. But finally, I can have a constructive conversation, and it's not a bad deal for you either, Your Majesty. That both the Empire and the Continental Magic Association pursue our mutual interests. Is that getting rid of Frieren? Frieren, okay, I mean, it makes sense that they don't know anything about Luva, too. Like, she doesn't know anything about him. I don't think they've all talked that he was involved here, because when they're talking about the other elf that he killed, they said that he also died there, that it was like a draw and he died or something like that. Oh my god. I'm trying to remember. But so they don't even know that he's like alive and well and ready to do this again. So she doesn't even know. We don't know. She doesn't know. She knows she dies, but she doesn't know how or by who or like any of that when. We know it looks like it's when she's in her ball dress, but we don't know when exactly or who. That's really creepy. Who kills me or how? What happens after my death? I don't feel like it's Frieren, to be honest. Because I don't know, unless Frieren is pushed against a wall, I just don't feel like she'd be so bold as to do this, but we still don't know enough about Frieren, so. I mean, Luva's gonna have to show up at some point. And then the other thought is that it is one of her apprentices that kills her. which would, we all, I mean, most speculation I've seen is Zensa, but I don't see it personally. I just don't see it that it would be her. But, you know, that would be a shock. I kind of hope it's not, but, like, that would genuinely be a shock that if it were her. She couldn't work out who kills me or how or what happens. So all this, like, dream magic stuff happening here, the prophetic dream, the actual magic of how it happens doesn't really matter. But we do know that she is constantly, whenever she sleeps, she's going into a dream where she is trying to play out different ways that this will work out, so she can make plans for what will happen after her death. So whatever I choose to do, my foolish apprentices would reject any plans based on the premise that I died. Yeah, so, and it's not something she can talk about with them, because they fully reject it. Like, they fully reject it. I think Frieren is the only one oh no, even Frieren was like, I can't see her being killed. Like, none of them can even visualize it. So they can visualize that because, yeah, Minus was murdered by a human. Oh, and it always takes me back to Zarya saying, and this is just about Frieren, but Zarya saying to Frieren that she's either going to be killed by the Demon King or a human. So it all just seems to happen. It's like a weird loop almost. How the elves die. I don't know. It's so... She's trying to figure out how this... Because obviously if she finds out who kills her, she can strike first before it even happens. Figure out stuff. You know, she could do a lot more if she had that kind of information, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know enough. But she's still going through with all of this anyways. I think she knows she has to. And it's not even her death that she is all that worried about. It's more what happens after that. What happens to her apprentices, to all the Continental Magic Association. I think she wants to make sure that once she's gone, because she is the, like, leader. No, but she is the leader of the Continental Magic Association. And if she's gone, does it crumble? And if she's gone, does everyone just feel like, oh, we can finally take on the Continental Magic Association? So she's trying to build routes for them that if she's gone, that they would be okay. Or that whatever happens to her doesn't happen to them as well. So she's trying to protect everyone. She's not even trying to protect herself. She's trying to protect everyone else. Because whoever this threat is like, has no problem with taking out people from the Continental Magic Association. But now, I mean, they could pull a fast one on us and tell us now that Zarya won't die. Or, like, they tell us that she dies, but it doesn't actually happen. Something unpredictable happens that she couldn't predict with the mages she brought with her. Or, you know, she does die, and we do know it now, that for sure. She's been very cryptic about what will happen, and now she's saying out loud that she's saying it to the Emperor too. It's that she's trying to find, like, someone she can have, like, a mutual interest with, someone to exchange info with, to try and figure out what to do for her apprentices and the situation. They have all the info on the Shadow Warriors, but I feel like it's a distraction. So, and also why? Why are we doing this? What is with this list too? I don't know. I have like 1,000 questions. I have like 1,000 questions. I do know that this chapter, it made me a bit more prepared for if she dies, I suppose. Obviously, I don't want that to happen. But the fact that I just love her more, man. The fact that she's so stoic, but all this time she's going through all these timelines, trying to figure out with other people, like, what's gonna happen. So just in this dream, she kills Fraze, but that doesn't mean Fraze is gonna die. And this happens the night before the ball. Yeah, she doesn't know enough, but she says the battle with Fraze is fun. So we know that when it comes, but this is also Zarya's dream. So I don't know if Fraze was also actually in the dream. I don't know. He's pretty smart, though. He's got his own plans, too. He seems to be aware that the Empire is going to fall, and Fraze seems to want to uphold that. So, she wants to make it so that everyone can use magic. And to me, that feels like a spread and influence of the Empire throughout the whole world. Kind of like a control. And he seems aware of the fate of the Empire. But he's also kind of in this for himself, too. He actually is sleeping next to the magic item, which is funny. Yeah, he wants his own info. But he doesn't, as far as we know, because we do see him and Fraze talk, he doesn't tell her any of it. That's really interesting. I have like a million questions. I'm sure there's something I'm getting off here. But everyone, this is speculation station. We don't really know exactly what, you know? We just have more questions, and we know that Zarya is also trying to figure out things on her own, too. She finally has someone that she can make a deal with. So... But her deal isn't even, like, preventing her death. It's, like, what happens after that. Because she's fully prepared that she'll die no matter what. Okay. I wish I could see more of what she could see. But I'm glad to see this conversation with him happen. Oh my goodness, what a chapter, man. I was expecting Ubal and Lond, and they're going everywhere. We're going between and now we have to wait 2 weeks, which is fine. I'm happy to do it, but damn, that's intense. I love her. I just love her. I don't want to see her go, but I had a feeling it was going to happen eventually. So it's just very sad. But yeah, poor girl. Oh, poor Zarya. She's so, like, she's like ancient too. That's like a massive loss for the world. Whoever does it, I will never forgive them. I will say that. It feels like it's going to happen fast too. I don't know. Luva seems like the most likely, but I am definitely concerned about other people. Anyways, let me know what you think. There's probably a lot to think about this. And yeah, the live is forthcoming. It's just a busy month for me right now. And I just want to wait till I'm like totally caught up on YouTube stuff before I do a live. But yes, that is pretty much it. Let me know what you think and have a good day. Bye-bye.